I was a baby.
My emotions, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding you down. So hard to get over it. I've tried to run. Stuck in between. It is right.
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
Irving drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Right now, both these sides dealing with injuries. We won't be seeing either of them, Clark, at 100%.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, Kevin, but I give their coaches a lot of credit for plugging the holes effectively to this point.
Yes, that goes in.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Washington, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Here's Bridges. Takes it inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
So off the run, and Irving finishes inside. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitutions for the away team.
We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And it goes down 2 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And yes, it's good.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Ball, the bounce pass. Back to Washington. In the corner, Harrell with it. 6 on the shot clock.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From the baseline. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Nets trailed by 7. Here's Irving. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Now, here's Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 to shoot. Pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Rozier. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Irving drives in. Count it. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Oubre outside. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul.
Seth Curry.
That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Rozier. And another 3 for Charlotte.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The Nets getting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Now, here's Oubre. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now, beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
There's the three. They get the rebound. Now Rozier. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Tries again. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Rozier looking around. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
It's deflected.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part. It's just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Bridges with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Pass to Washington. Bridges with it. The shake. And the layup is good. Bridges got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
39. His first foul. Third team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Blake Griffin.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball surveying the defense. There's the triple. Pass to Plumlee. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 to shoot.
Second quarter.
Washington, that's good.
Washington.
Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Bridges outside. Pass to Washington. Now Ball. Here is Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Pass to Bridges. Outside, Martin. Driving inside. The kick out to Ball. Goes up again. It's Drummond with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Griffin. The kick out to Brown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
To the middle. The kick out to Ball. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. over Irving. Some solid defense there from Irving.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Checking in for the away team.
Irving surveying the floor. Brown wide open. He fired. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. Here's Charlotte now.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
It's a hand on it. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Rozier with the ball. He has 5. Here's Ball. A wide open look for Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Oubre for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Back to Irving. Stolen by Ball. Here's Rozier. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Outside Ball. Pass to Oubre. From deep. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Irving. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And stolen by Thomas. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Curry's got the ball. Outside Aldridge. Curry on the wing. Inside. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
First
Yeah,
team.
not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain grab.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Substitutions for your Nets.
Oubre with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Oubre outside. Right side, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre can't get it to go.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And McDaniels with the block. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. No good from Dragic.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside for Martin. Here's Harrell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitutions for the
Nets
away
trailed
team.
by 7. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Oubre outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Oubre. Nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got 8.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Hornets leading by 8. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Harrell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Checking in for the away team.
Outside Irving. To the left wing. Mills can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Rozier. To the paint. Reverses. Here's Harrell. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Curry with the 3. Hornets leading by 8. On the wing, Rozier. To the middle. Pass to Plumlee. Rozier with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
On the wing, Bridges. Down low, trying to find